All right, so some of you need to hear this because you've been very hard on yourself lately. Sure, could you be doing better? Absolutely. Everybody can stand for improvement. But the thing about it is that you have to examine where you already are and appreciate that and just say, listen, I'm not where I want to be, but I'm not where I used to be. And trust me, you aren't where you used to be, because even if you think for some reason you've had a setback, most of the time a setback or the appearance of a setback is a setup. And I know that's pretty cliche, but if you examine your life, think about when you've been in a tough situation and next thing you know, it did prepare you for something greater. A lot of times people forget about those things, and I want you to keep that in mind, that as you're going through, and yes, you're headed to a certain destination, so to speak, just keep in mind that you aren't where you used to be. You're more ahead than you think you are, trust me. And if you just take the time out to appreciate that, you're going to realize that you are a lot farther along than you think. So maybe you're not where you want to be, but again, you're not where you used to be. And everything that you have, even at this moment, that may seem like a challenge, or even as you're preparing, maybe it's not as easy as you thought. But one thing you know is that it's even before the end of the day. A lot of times we say at the end of the day, it's going to be well worth it. But actually, it's well worth it in the journey. It is well worth it in the journey, because what doesn't, quote unquote, kill you, take you out, and you survive, there's a reason why you survived it. And you will survive it, all right? You definitely will. So again, as cliche as it seems or sounds, you're not where you want to be, but you're not where you used to be. You need to take that to heart during this season. Again, don't be so hard on yourself. Appreciate where you are in life. And know, yes, better is coming. But the thing about it is, better is now. Because if you are in a tight situation, trust me, you're like a diamond that's ready to come forth from having the pressure on the coal so that extraction can take place. So the heat may seem on and the furnace may seem like the heat's turned up on hell, so to speak. But the thing about it is, when you do come out on the other side, but even before then, you've developed into someone that you just can't even imagine who not only you're going to be, but who you've already become. You need to take the time to look at that, to look at who you've already become. Trust me, it may not seem like it right now, but you're going to appreciate this message no matter how hard things seem for you. You're going to appreciate this. And I don't believe that it's going to take you to get to the other side to appreciate it. I believe you're going to appreciate it now, because when you start examining, you start looking at things, and you're going to realize, wow, yeah, I'm doing a lot better than I can imagine. Because even in tough situations, if I'm still able to keep going on or holding on, even if the situation isn't tough, some of you have just been in seasons where it's just been long-standing for certain blessings or outcomes, right? But even in that, to keep holding on, to keep believing, to have the faith, that tells you something about who you are. And even in the tough times, the resiliency, that tells you a lot. So I really want you all to pay attention to these things. Can you be somewhere else? Or yes, could you be doing better? Absolutely. But appreciate where you are and the betterment that you are experiencing, or you should allow yourself to experience now. Trust me, someone wishes they could trade places with you and wish that they had your challenges, or wish that maybe they had your opportunities. And what would they do to better maximize that? So again, just take some time out to examine. I'm not going to stay too long on the soapbox. I've already talked longer than what I thought I was, but I thought it was important to come forth and to share this. Again, you're on your way somewhere, but I say you're already there, and the moment that you recognize that, the other manifestations, they will follow, all right? The other manifestations will follow. All right, so I just wanted to share that because I know someone needed to hear that. It was very strong in my spirit to come and talk about that. So I hope that this has been food for thought and empowerment for you. And of course, I look forward to being back with you soon.